So there is a exciting conclusion to this video that do not jump ahead because that just kind of ruins the fun. And I'm not going to say too much because I also don't want to spoil it. And I'm also just going to get right into the point of the video so I just don't sit here rambling forever and never actually get to the point. But this is my empties for September. I've got 9 samples, which we're going to start with, and then the rest of the products, and then our exciting news. So to get right into it, I've got 2 bath salts from Dreams. They were lime green when they were in here, but honestly they're just Epsom salts that were colored. They smell the same thing. They were colored lime green and they just smell like perfume. Yeah, I'm okay with those being gone. I can say when you put them in the bath it didn't give you that perfumey scent, but it also didn't change the color of the water, which wasn't necessary, but I wouldn't complain about a lime green bath. But I would just say stick to regular bath salts because, yeah, that's not a nice smell. It just smells like generic perfume. Next we've got Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Deep Sea Collagen Super Serum. I used one of these up before, and if you remember that, I went to go get somebody here not knowing that this is like the consistency of water, and it pretty much just got everywhere, and I managed to get 1 use out of this whole packet. So this time, I was smarter about it this time, I was more careful with it this time, and I got multiple uses out of it. Now, as much as I have to say, it feels nice on the skin, like when you take it off, pat it in, everything's going great. Can't say that I saw any difference, but the thing that really got me is after I started reading the ingredients, there's coconut oil in here. Like, why the fuck do I want coconut oil on my face? I don't, so no thanks. So that's a no. Let's not do that again. And oh, this one was the best sample of the month. Not like it had many contenders, like overly perfumated bath salts versus coconut oil based serum. Yeah, it didn't have hard competition, but oh my god, I don't understand why I love this so much. I also don't understand why this doesn't make me sick, but this is Viktor and Rolf's Flower Bomb Nectar Perfume. The reason I say that is because it is a floral based scent. Oh my god, it's actually really good. I don't get a lot of floral out of it. To me, it just smells like apricots and sugar. Okay, maybe there is, like, I'm still really bad at describing fragrances. Not as bad as some fragrances are at describing themselves. I actually kind of miss that. Does anybody else miss Perfume Roulette, where we used to laugh at what people would say about their fragrances and then I would try and do better, and it we should bring that back for a little bit. Anyways, this does have that underlying Viktor and Rolf Flower Bomb scent. I do also have that somewhere in my collection, but it more smells like apricots and nectar. And nectar. Apricots and sugar is what I meant to say. I'm gonna stop smelling it because we've got other shit to cover. But oh my god, this is really good. If you like sweet scents, I suggest going and smelling this one. Unless you're trying not to buy stuff, then don't go smell it because it's actually really nice. But yeah, I would think about buying a full size of this one. I won't. You'll see in an upcoming video why I won't be doing that, but it's one of those ones I would definitely really consider. Alright, so what do we got? First off, we have one miscellaneous item, which is this guy here. This is Lavender Marshmallow Bath & Body Works candle. I don't remember this really smelling like anything. It still doesn't, all I smell is like burnt wick. Yeah, I would say this was pretty much lackluster. This didn't really do anything for me. It didn't really do anything for the room. Yeah, thumbs down for that one. Yep. Next, we have one fragrance. Oh my god, I love this one. Again, well, actually no, I was gonna say this is another one that I'd really consider purchasing, but I wouldn't. And there's a really easy reason for that. This is Pomelo Paradis by Atelier Cologne. Oh my god. It smells like grapefruit, but almost like grapefruit rind, but not in that gross way. You ever notice that the grapefruit, or the rinds of like oranges and grapefruit, have like that really nice, like fresh scent to them? They just taste really disgusting. This smells like a grapefruit rind. Frickin' love it. Absolutely love that. The only reason I wouldn't purchase this is because there's zero lasting power on my skin. Like, I could douse myself in this and it would still be gone in like an hour. But I freaking love it. Oh my god, it's so good. If you like fresh citrusy scents, I suggest smelling this one. Again, unless you're on a no-buy, then don't do it because it's really good. But yeah, that was my one fragrance for the month. I've got a nail product for the month. Yeah, I tried using this. I could not get the brush to get to the bottom of this, so I ended up mixing this with something. I think I ended up mixing it with this, which is now on its side. I'm not going to show you how much is in here because it's in a project, but I ended up mixing it with that because it was sheer enough that you had to do like 4 coats to get full opacity, and I couldn't get the brush in it. So yeah, and then I used enough of that other nail polish up to be like, you know what, I probably got my mini bottle's worth out of it. So that's why that one's in there. And then we got one makeup item. Do I? Oh yeah, it's just right in front of my face. Max Fix Plus Prep and Prime. Yeah, this is the original. This smells disgusting. To me, it smells like a really bad men's cologne. Yeah, I do not like the original of this, and I don't know what it is. Am I the only one? But like every time I buy Fix Plus, this always happens to me. And if you're like, what is that? It's the ring on the inside of the lid always breaks off. So then instead of twisting on, it just, yeah, every single time. So I'm always one to be like, I don't need scents and things, but Fix Plus, I'd pick the scented version over that because that original scent is just like, I wonder if it's scented because it's like super gross. I say that because I have like a sulfur mask in my cupboard right now that naturally smells really gross, but then the company put fragrance on top of it. But the thing is, if you've ever had a sulfur mask, you know you can't cover that shit up. Like, there's no masking that smell. So then you just get this mask that smells like sulfur with fragrance, and it's just like, what are you doing? That's what this kind of reminds me of. It's like, it's okay, it doesn't smell like, it's not a good smelling product on its own, but then they try to put a scent over it to fix it, and it's just like, now you just got weird chemical smell with fragrance on top. That's how I feel about Fix Plus. I feel like it works. I like it. It freshens everything up. It kind of melts everything together. It's just disgusting scent. The cucumber one, though, on the other hand, I really like the cucumber one. Next, let's go with the 5 body products. Let's do this one so I can get out of the way. Yes, I have a full size here, and that's because right after I'm done this, I'm going to go wash my face and I'm going to jump in the bath and use this. This is the Incense and Sensibility Bath Bomb. Did I write down what it was supposed to be? Yes, ylang ylang and patchouli. Oh, that sounds exactly like things I don't like. But it's like blue and pink. That's not what I would have pictured it to smell like, but whatever, it is what it is. But I used one up. I'm going to use this one up tonight, so those are gone. Wouldn't buy them again. And also what I really found was funny is that it's got these little pieces right here in there. They do melt in the bath, but you gotta actually like work with them to get them to melt. So it's like, nah, thanks. I don't want to really put a bath bomb in and then sit on it and be like, oh crap, like what is that? I like the ones that just kind of melt into the bath. All right, so that's what that was. We got what I thought was my last dry spray, and then I realized that there's still more. It's like a never-ending supply of it, which, you know, it's deodorant. You use it pretty much every day, so I shouldn't really complain about it. This was probably one of my favorites. This with that Daisy Fresh, which is weird because, again, it's a floral scent, but this is Fresh Energy. This is supposed to be more of like their citrusy fresh scent. I would say this is actually probably my favorite, and Daisy Fresh would be my second favorite, but I wouldn't go out of my way to buy dry spray. I don't know. I prefer other deodorant. I feel like you just waste so much with it. Like you spray it on and it puffs everywhere, and then it feels like you're breathing in deodorant for the next little bit, which really can't be good for your lungs. And then it still stains your clothes. Like it still leaves that white cast on them, and deodorant. I hate deodorant. We have Clarins UV 50 Translucent Sunscreen Multi Protection. Fucking hate this stuff. Oh my god. I don't know what it is about Clarins, but like, you read their stuff and they're always like, we're botanical based, we're so natural, and then all of a sudden everything is just fucking fragranted. Like, feels like I'm rubbing a fucking bouquet on my face. Like, no thanks. I'm so happy this is gone. And for something to be like, ooh, it's a UV milk, it makes it sound like it's thinner, it's gonna be a little bit more lush on the skin. This just feels like fucking oily sunscreen that just smells like flowers. Like, ugh, so happy this is gone. So happy. This I actually have a tiny bit left, but I'm calling it done because I'm really close to actually just throwing it out. This is the Frank's body scrub, but this is the one with coconut and grapeseed, I think it was. This is, if anybody actually follows Frank's and use Frank's, you know this is old. They've repackaged their stuff multiple times since this. But this is one of the original ones. They came out with the original, then they came out with an extended line, and then they repackaged. That's how old this is. However, I don't know what it is in here because like reading the ingredients on their own, I'm not allergic to anything that's in here, but every time I use this, my skin just freaking itches, and then I have to like go in and use body wash to wash off like the residue that it leaves on you. And then like by the time I get out of the shower, my skin is just like, it looks bumpy, but it's not bumpy. Like it's all, oh, I just feel itchy and gross and red and splotchy. Splotchy, that would be the better way to explain it, not bumpy, splotchy. So like coffee scrubs, not really sure if they do much because really to get the caffeine to soak into your skin, you gotta leave it on your skin for a while, which I'm pretty sure it says like leave on for 15 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, which I don't got the patience for that. So that's really my bad. I don't get the benefit out of it because I'm too impatient, but at the same time, when it's that itchy on my body, I don't want to fucking leave it on there for 10 minutes. And plus too, when you're rubbing something that's loaded with oil all over your body, like, how is the caffeine gonna get into my skin? Like, caffeine doesn't penetrate oil barriers, does it? Now I'm just talking out of my ass, but it doesn't sound like it would. But whatever, that was my 5th body product. And now into my 9 skincare products. Oh, this should be good. I love skincare. All right, what do we got? Oh, favorite product out of everything I have here. Oh, that actually doesn't smell good. The reason I like went so gung-ho to use this up is because I used it once and was like, oh, I want to use up the stuff I don't like first and then I'll get back to it, not realizing that, you know, some skincare actually goes bad, and this started smelling a little bit off. So I'm like, oh shit, like I gotta get on it. But this is the Pharmacy Green Clean. Has to be my favorite makeup remover or like makeup removing balm that I've tried so far. It's the one that, like, I like this one in Cliniques to take the day off, but every once in a while the Clinique one doesn't actually take everything off. I have never had a problem with this one. This one has always worked 100% for me, and I hope I didn't just jinx that. But yeah, so absolutely love this one. I'm trying not to repurchase it because it's expensive. Like, it's not really that necessary. But it works really good, and I really like it. Oh, no, I just knocked everything over. This one here is the Pericome MD High Potency Face Firming Activator. This smelled like fish. The first time I ever used one of these, I found that my skin didn't look any different, but when I went to put on foundation, it went on smoother, and it didn't seem to settle in lines as much. So I'm like, huh, I wonder if it's actually doing something. And then I used it again, and honestly, I saw zero difference. So who knows, maybe there was something else I was doing when I used that first one that actually helped a lot, but it didn't do anything the second time around. It just made me smell like fish. Oh, okay, I don't know why I did that. This is Kapari's Coconut Rose Toner. This smells like roses. If you're someone like me, don't buy it. It literally just smells like roses, and I'm not sure why I bought it. I think this was before I realized that you really shouldn't be putting coconut oil all over your face. And so I was like, oh, that sounds like it could be fun. And also the spray on here is awful. It's one of those ones that comes out in a line, so it's just like, poosh. So you have to like be really quick when you press it. It's like press down slowly as you bring it down or up your face, so then you get that line more dispersed. Yeah. We got Clear Days Ahead Oil-Free Salicylic Acid Acne Treatment and Moisturizer. I always mixed in a couple of drops of Sunday Riley's UFO oil because my skin needs oil. Yeah, I used this one. I felt like I was getting breakouts, and it did seem like it helped kind of keep them at bay, but I really don't have anything to compare it to as well. So I think it worked. Not enough that I would go out and actually purchase this, but enough that I was like, okay, I enjoyed my time with it, and now it's gone. Next. Oh. Cicapair Dr. Jart Tiger Grass Nightly Repair Mask. Of course. Yes, yes, and yes. Ulla Henriksen Find Your Balance Oil Control Cleanser. This one says it has green fusion complex, neem seed oil, glycolic, and lactic acids. All I can say is if you are somebody who really likes minty cleansers, like John, like my sister, this one is actually like really minty and really nice. This is one that typically when I wash my face, I kind of like cleanser all over my face, and then before I go to rinse it off, I'll go over my eyes really quickly. This is one that even when I go over my eyes really quickly, still leaves like the minty coolness kind of over my eyes. So it's like, work quickly with this one. If you want to get the benefits of the glycolic and lactic acid that's in here, you're going to have to leave this on your face for more than a minute. So when I really want to deep cleanse my face, I'll actually let my cleanser sit on my face for like 5 to 10 minutes and go and do something else before I wash it off. However, this is meant for more oily skin, so if you're somebody like me with more like dry, or if you have I have more normal dehydrated skin, but if you also have dry skin, I would only recommend doing this when you really feel like you need a deep cleanse. But if you're somebody with oily skin, you can probably leave this on for a couple of minutes every time you use it. That's that. I have 3 things left. Speaking of something more for oily skin or breakout prone skin. I don't know why that came out so weird. The Glam Glow Super Mud Clearing Treatment. I really like this. I think it's severely overpriced for what it is. I think there's a lot of useless ingredients in it, but I really like it. I think as gimmicky as Glam Glow's products can get, this is probably their best product they have in my opinion. Whether you use this as a spot treatment, whether you use this all over, I just find I absolutely love this product, and it always helps just kind of soothe my breakouts. Like, I don't know if it has to do with the anise or the mint, or maybe it's all in my head for what I know. Really, really love this product. The only thing I will say, I had it in a squeezy tube one time and I didn't put the lid on properly and it dried the product out. So if you have this, it's fucking expensive. Make sure you seal this shit up tight after every use, or you're gonna kind of regret it. Last, these are 2 things from Charisse. This is a Holika Holika Baby Pet Magic Mask Sheet Vitality Panda. These are freaking creepy, but they're also really fun. The only problem was something in this one actually really irritated my skin, started burning my face, so it lasted long enough that I got a picture. And that was about it, because then I had to take it off and wash it off. Something I got to leave on and actually like enjoy all of its glory is the Choosy Mint Chocolate, that's all it's called. Choosy Mint Chocolate. It's a lip mask, but it's essentially like one of those thin jelly masks that you just slather on top of your lips. I really am going to do a lip routine for you guys one day. But these things here are just like the cherry on top of those like lip TLC sort of days you can get. They don't do really anything on their own, but they're really nice that if you have a good product underneath, put this on top of it and it really seals it in so your product has nowhere to go but like in. So I really love these. 100% not necessary, but it is just something extra to feel special. All right, now the exciting. Oh, no. I feel like the angle I'm at is not quite the same, but my camera decided to die at probably what was the most convenient time, when I was like, that's everything. Let's all accumulate this together and then I can share my really exciting news with you. And it's like, not today, honey, not today. Today, camera, that's right. I'm declaring it. All right, so in total, everything we used was, other piece of paper, 9 skincare, 1 makeup, no hair products, 1 nail product, 5 body products, 1 fragrance, 1 miscellaneous item for a total of 18 products. That is equivalent to $347, which is pretty sweet in itself. However, wrong piece of paper again. I should do everything on 1 piece of paper, but I don't. The exciting news. Here it is, the exciting announcement. To date, we have used 108 skincare products, 8 makeup products, 13 hair products, 8 nail products, 37 bath or body products, 5 fragrances, 20 miscellaneous items. Now in those ones I want to do at least 19 in each category. That's all 19 of each in 2019, right? Haha. Well, there's 7 categories, and we've used 1, 2, 3 out of 7 we already hit our goal on. That's not the exciting news, but just to keep you up to date, we now have 25 samples used up. And are you ready for this? To date, we have used 199 products and it's totaled $3,030. And if you're like, why is that exciting? Because my goal this year was to use up $3,000. That was all inspired by Jessica and Amanda, which a lot of my panning stuff is inspired by the 2 of them. But I was like, this year I'm using up $3,000. And you know what? I did. I used up $3,000 and we still got a couple of months left. So I'm thinking, I wonder, since we hit our goal now, we might as well try for another one for the end of the year. And I'm thinking, all the stuff that I bought this year, let's see if I can use up that So at the very end of the year, I've managed to use up a total of $3,000, including everything I bought. Does that make sense? So it's like if I used up 10 bucks, but I bought something for $5, then I really only used up $5 because I spent the other $5. I want to have like a cumulative total of used up of $3,000. So yay. We already got one goal, so it's time to get goal number 2. Let's crush this. We got 3 months to do this. All right. I don't know where to start. I'm gonna go use my bath bomb. That's what I'm going to do. So thank you for sharing this exciting news with me. Thank you for Jessica and Amanda for always inspiring me to keep going. And I love you all, and I will see you hopefully next month with a bunch of empty stuff so we can crush this new goal. And that is it for now. And if you're wondering what's on my eyes, I have my glitter on my eyes, as well as that fun size palette from Sugar Pill. But the fun part is more the glitter. I have a code for glitter. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Code for glitter is Free the Tomatoes at glitterexplosions.co.uk in case you were wondering. I'm still excited about it. I got a freaking code. Anyways, that's it. I'm gonna stop saying anyways, that's it, and actually go now. Love you guys. Bye.